Hi, and welcome to TR Tips Early Mail for the 1st of November 2014. Today we're going to start with the Flemington card with race 1 for first. We'll come up with the best bet straight away. Number 15, Ascadella. Now this one was a good thing beaten last start. You can only tell from the starts before that it's a really smart horse. If you're going to get on it now, get on it for the Oaks as well, because you're still getting $11 and we think it's going to shorten in after today's run. It drops from 59.5 kilos to 53 and has Magic Hands Joe Moira on board, so we think it does look a really good bet and a good multi-leg. For second, number 1, Our Vespa. Now this has come with good New Zealand form, and its last start wasn't too bad in the Guineas. It's good in the weights with only 0.5 top weight. We'll throw it in for second. For third, number 5, Manhattan Avenue. For fourth, number 2, Stratum Star. Over to race 2. For first, we've settled with number 3, Abduction. Now this one's a really consistent type who has done nothing wrong of late, and the O'Shea and McAvoy partnership does look a good bet for first. For second, number 1, Fontaine Ruby. Now winning form is good form, and we won't be knocking this one. It just seems to be doing the right things and putting the head down on the line. For third, number 9, Fenway. For fourth, number 5, Muscovado. Over to race 3, we've come up with another best bet. For first, number 4, Hucklebuck. Now last prep this one was ridden forward on the pace and it really didn't suit. We much prefer it ridden off the pace, and first up at Morpheville it did blow a good field away doing that, so we expect the long Flemington straight to suit and another good multi-leg. For second, number 9, Turquoise King. Now D-Dun is in good form and Hawks is really crowish about this one, might run a big race. For third, number 12, Spy Dakota. For fourth, number 3, General Ife. Over to race 4, we've come up with our first best each way of the day in a really tough race. Now this is our competition trifecta race on Facebook, so make sure you enter before 11 AM. For first, we've gone with number 3, Scissor Kick. Now this one's form is impeccable and does bring really strong Sydney form, and had no luck in both those seconds, or it could still be undefeated. At these odds, it does look a really good gamble. For second, number 1, Rich Enough. Now if you know racing, you don't need to say no more. This one does drop back in distance, which could be a concern, but is all class and should be in the top 3 places. For third, we've gone with number 5, Rubik, nice on-pace type. For fourth, number 14, Earthquake, and a special mention there for number 15, Eloping, which is really tough as nails and also an on-speed runner. Over to race 5. In a really open race, we've gone with number 9, Sign Off. Now sometimes you've just got to follow the money, and the big punters have weighed in on this one. It's been backed off the map and the gear change does look to suit, and it might be gaining that start in the Melbourne Cup. For second, number 11, Like a Carousel. Now although it was beaten by some of the horses in this race, in the Geelong Cup, it did get too far back. We expect it to be much closer to the pace and a good chance. For third, number 3, Lord Van Persie. It's also been brung all this way to make the Cup, so it's its last chance there. And for fourth, number 6, Lama Stab. Over to race 6. For first, we've settled with number 15, Rising Romance. Now this one's in at the bottom weight, and with J-Mac on board again after his stunning ride in the Cox Plate where it almost got there for our TR Tips followers. We think a similar run in transit could see this one proving too strong and winning. For second, we've gone with number 13, Criterion. Now it put the writing on the wall last start and hasn't run a bad race yet this prep without winning. For third, number 2, Happy Trails, has also been running on late. And for fourth, number 7, Mourinho. Over to race 7, we'll come up with another best bet, and this is the Derby. We've been all about Hampton Court number 1 for a long time now, and did tip it a few weeks ago at $3.80. We think it's just going to settle in running and prove way too good and a good stayer for the future. For second, number 13, Preferment, did get home really smartly last start. Although it's a maiden, it does have a stack of ability. For third, number 7, Nazumi. And for fourth, number 9, Bondiguer. Over to race 8. For first, we've settled with number 4, May's Dream. Now it's getting out to a more suitable distance now and does have an electrifying turn of foot. The Flemington Straight should really suit this one, and we're looking for it at a good each way price to knock over the favourites. For second, number 2, Catkins. Now it might not have come back as a sprinter this prep, so we'll be looking for the 1600. You can never leave this one out, and we do expect a bold showing. For third, number 16, Nina Rock. It was a smart tip from TR Tips a while back, and the money has come. For fourth, number 1, Sweet Idea. We're just a bit worried about the distance. Over to race 9, the Lucky Last. Now we may not be able to have a bet in this. We've gone with race 6, Deep Field. Now this one will be really short, and the $1.60 price tag does look about right. Although it's meeting a smart group of sprinters here, we do expect this one to be on pace and too good. For second, number 5, Big Money. Now this one has only missed the top 2 placings once, and that was last start, and it also had no luck there. We expect a lot of improvement from that run, and the big Flemington straight looks to also suit. For third, number 4 in Cahoots. For fourth, number 7, A Time for Julia. Over to a couple of other best bets we have on the day. We'll go over to Doomben. We'll go to race 4, number 5, Lucky Black. Now we have followed the form line out of this horse for a long time with great success. The weight drop here is key, and we do expect a bold showing. Over to race 7 at Doomben, we've gone with number 11, Rudy. Now this one is 3 from 3 second up, and its trial before its last start second was really impressive. Does still look a good price, and at the bottom weight should be running a race. Okay, and over to Rose Hill. We've gone with a best bet here. We'll go over to the best each way over here. We've gone to race 8, number 5, Escantanti. Now this one led and won a trial really impressively during the week, and we have had an opinion of this one. It did run well in some group races last prep, and we expect at these odds to be a good chance and a great gamble. Over to our best multi of the day. We've gone with a 4-leg multi today to jack the odds up a bit. We'll go with Flemington, race 1, number 15, as Cadella. Into Flemington, race 3, number 4, Hucklebuck. Over to the Derby, Flemington, race 7, number 1, Hampton Court. And last of all, we'll go to Doomben, race 7, number 11, Rudy. Now those 4 in a multi should return you estimated odds of $67 to 1. And that's all for this week's TR Tips. For your midweek and weekend punting, follow us on Facebook at TR Tips, and happy punting.